really want a McDonald's right now.
Greetings and welcome to Dread Pirate presents Flotsam and Jetsam, Season 2, Episode 22. I could go for a Big Mac. Hold the sauce, though. Hold the sauce.
No sauce.
No sauce, please. How's everyone doing on this fine January Saturday?
Not bad.
So I went to a judo open mat training thing where I got to do get some practice in with Olympic bronze medalists, which was really cool. Guess what? You could be really, really good at judo. It was pretty cool in terms of like pretty quickly as you're moving through that he's ahead of you. Like he's just a step ahead. You're moving and he's a step ahead. And it's one of the coaches for Team Ontario. Used to be the head coach for I think the Spanish team. Anyways, I didn't know who he was because I'm bad with names to start with. I just thought he was a little Korean guy. And he's nice and he smiles and we bow and we have a nice time. Right? So anyways, I got called out by him to go do some stuff. We did some stuff. It was awesome. It made my day. I was very happy about it.
And he beat your ass.
There was all sorts of. He armbarred me pretty good a few times, or once. Once I got fully caught, and then he actually pinned me once, and it was because we were moving so dynamically. I was just tired. After 4 minutes of like rolling, I didn't have any gas tank left. It's like, you're on top, you win. Big and fat. 4 minutes. The training camp or whatever had 8 rounds of Nawaza and 8 rounds of Tachiwaza, which is like 8 rounds on the ground and 8 rounds standing. That's a lot of rounds. It was right at the end. So,
should have just punched him.
Should have just punched them. No, because I wanted not to break my arm. No, it was really cool. I had a lot of fun. And then my wife did an 8K, and she's like, my feet hurt. I'm like, I prefer mine to yours. My exercise is more fun than your exercise.
A question to you is, when did you find out that he was a bronze medalist?
When I was eating a taco and drinking a beer.
After the fact.
It was after, like it was way after, where I'm like, I was trying to explain to the guys.
Very good.
He's really, really good. I was trying to
they know.
Well, they know. They're like looking at me like I'm
fighting an 8th level monk. Doesn't know it.
It was amazing.
Who's this guy?
I grabbed him, I did all the things, and then it didn't work, and it was cool, and then he tricked me, and I flipped over, and he tricked me again, and I flipped the other way. It was super cool. They did look at me like I was a moron. I'm like, do you know he's really, really good? And they're like, you went with him? I'm like, yeah. He asked me, and I was like, that's nice. I'm like, he's really good. And they're looking at me like I'm a moron, and it's like, oh, well then. Well, he's really good then. You can tell the difference.
How much does this guy weigh?
So his competition weight would be, I think, 86 kilos. His walk around weight now is probably 95.
It's about my weight.
So, yeah, but a little bit more
muscle.
Yeah.
This is not my Olympic form right here.
But not too much taller.
I let myself go a little bit.
I literally outweigh the assigned weight of, or the purported weight of, at least half of the wrestlers in WWE. They're stronger than I am. I admit that.
I basically, a better way to put it is, I had 150-pound weight advantage.
Me. Or more. Yeah, more. Yeah.
And it probably was a problem. It was very much, we have problems.
Oh shit.
oh shit. that was pretty much for 4 minutes. It was going oh shit and chasing him around, trying to get things to work. I had tons of fun. I am super honored to have had the opportunity. I will go back to more training camps. It made me happy. It really did.
Ahmed, Mark, what nerdery or?
I destroyed a barbecue chicken pizza today.
Okay.
Awesome.
Mark.
Simple
nothing,
man. Hey.
nothing much. Got tired of virtual power washing and reinstalled
Okay.
Assassin's Creed Syndicate, which is the one that takes place in London. That made me for some reason want to play Red Dead Redemption 2, so I just loaded that up and start playing that later on.
That's funny.
So, in Power Wash Simulator, did you get to the part where like weird shit was happening?
No. Well, okay. There's the house with the weird markings on it.
So, if you eventually weird shit like there is a plot. There is a plot in there.
Oh shit! Because I've been completely ignoring those messages.
Well, so there's all these weird
Help
messages.
me! I'm in the cellar.
The last few missions are real weird.
Okay, yeah, I'm not done the career mode. I just did the Helter Skelter ride.
Yep.
So,
If you want I'm not going to spoil the game on the recording, but if you want me to spoil it for you, I can. It's just it's fun. I really enjoy.
No, I'm gonna finish.
You'll finish it. Cool. Yeah. Things happen. It's not just you clean random progressively harder shit.
I finished House of the Dragon Season 2. It's okay. It's not as good as House of the Dragon Season 1. But it's still okay.
I
don't know if I want to like ruin why it was not the greatest, but and then Civ 6 is what I've been playing, and every time I play, I'm like, oh, I wonder if there's a mod that does this. I find the game. Yeah, there is. The latest mod I need to find is the cultural borders don't expand as fast in Civ 5, so you end up like with these huge gaps when you create the right amount of spacing between your cities, which is super annoying. So I need to find something where I could tweak the rate at which the cultural borders expand.
Or maybe the optimal spacing of the cities is different between them.
No, but in late game you end up with a bunch of fucking cities all jammed together, and they can't become super cities.
Europe.
Correct. I don't want that. I want big and tall, not
maybe Sid Meier or whoever. I don't even know if he's still alive.
Yeah, he's still alive. Yeah, and we read a book about basically the Sid Meier's memoir around civilization, which was a pretty good read. And then another one was I forget the name of the guy, but he talked about the development of Dungeons and Dragons. I finished that over the Christmas break, like from pre-chainmail to chainmail rules, and how Arneson and Gygax contributed and launched the game. And it was like everything that we take for granted in our current system, they were tiny and small incremental improvements over periods of like over months and years, and it's interesting that that it took them a long time to get it right.
This like Thaco, just like a quick example.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was an innovation of its time that was extraordinary.
Yep.
And it came from wargaming rules, and then
and
going
it was
away from
okay,
that.
and it was okay that you needed a table to look up. Like if you couldn't do the math in your head, you needed to actually type out a table. And I did this for one of our games when we played Second Ed. I typed out a table of 2 hit in your Thaco and the number you need to roll on the die, so that I could put it on the table. So if people
was fast,
so they couldn't do it. But that looking up to see if you hit on a table is right out of late wargaming.
What do you mean late wargaming? Like Warhammer 40K still is that.
Yeah.
Like you have your toughness attribute of the enemy, and you've got the strength attribute of the weapon, and you have an accuracy rating. You do an accuracy roll, and then you do a damage roll, and you do an armor save. Right? That's the the attack routine, and 2 of those are tables.
And if you do a point of damage, you go, yay!
If you do a point of damage, well,
after you're doing your calculus.
a point of damage in those games usually means a being is dead. A model died.
Yeah. An arm blew off or something. All right, let's do a recap what happened last game. Sahuagin. The pirates of the Happy Barnacle make their way to the port city of Senghor. The city is overrun with vessels seeking shelter and safe harbor. Sodak meets a seer of his people. Gaetano is attacked by sharkmen in a tavern. Jinshe makes contact with a local dwarf of the Castellani. While anchored outside the city, the Happy Barnacle is attacked by Sea Devil raiders. Molgromere spots a strange underwater vessel, and we want like 5 of them.
Mass production.
Yeah, just a small armada. Unleash the fighters.
And they walk underneath Happy Barnacle.
Molgromere's men, that troop was obliterated. I think there are 5 survivors out of 20, and our ship is a little bit injured. The rudder is injured, I understand.
The rudder is destroyed.
Okay. I looked up what a tiller is. So, a tiller and a wheel, you have one or the other. The tiller is the stick that you use to steer a boat.
Yes, I my bad.
and a wheel is what you use to steer a boat, and both of them are attached to your rudder.
They're mechanisms that go to the rudder. So it'd be it's the rudder.
It's the rudder that got nuked. Okay. And then we do have a prisoner, one of the Sahuagin ninjas or rogues or whatever we did capture.
Yep.
And we figured out that there is a circlet that Gaetano is wearing that likely is attached somehow to this King Chieftain Kulurt, and might be the reason why they're attacking our boat, because we've got their treasure. Now, if we track back, Adam was kind enough to tell us where we got this treasure. This is the fucking circlet we got from the angel people. We're gonna have to have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
Now we understand why the angel people, who tend to be charismatic, were giving away their charisma item. Fuckers. Yeah, don't worry.
Dirty angels.
Yeah, dirty angels trying to... Oh, they'll do good by fighting the evil that tracks them in the middle of the night and murders 15 of their men. Cool.
Yeah, we'll do even better when we track them down and murder them all and take their boat.
And go, Eben
Don't
Chain,
worry,
we're sorry.
we'll say a prayer
We
over
can
your
see
corpse.
why you didn't like these guys.
Go to the Sahuagin to treat for peace.
We will bring you the wings of this angel.
No, we go to the Eben Chain. We've got some slaves for you. Our bad. We chose the wrong side.
Sorry.
We met Mr. Crazy fucking Marilyn Manson dude, and he seems all right.
He seems all right. He's not bad. It's okay.
Yeah, fuck it. So basically, we're learning that every pirate faction are a bunch of fuckers. Yeah, yep. So yeah, I think we're hanging out in Senghor for a little bit longer because Molgromere needs to recruit some more followers.
Okay.
Well, better them, the nameless guys in the troop, than, fucking 7th, 8th level PCs, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is our first death too.
You had a bunch of deaths.
We had a bunch of deaths when
This is the first death since the Happy Barnacle has become the Happy Barnacle.
Since the promise.
Right.
Since
the promise and then Horror Island.
Since we've been in charge.
Did you lose any men on Horror Island?
We didn't.
I did crush anybody's skull with the coconut crab.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
We somehow got out of that fight.
You're able to keep them from becoming like ghouls and things.
Yep.
Like it was.
Yes.
So you said
Remarkably,
you were
we didn't
attached
have
to
to. We didn't have to murder any of our own crew for survival. Thanks, Adam.
You're welcome. D&D, bringing people together. Take other people's shit. Okay.
Sun Wu and Sodak, during the time that we've been here, we finished our trading. We've crafted a bunch of things. I don't want to go through the list, but there's some new armor floating around in the party, some new headbands, and the most powerful item we have was the Maul of the Titans that we crafted into a new Tetsubo for Karen. So he may want to start going up in.
So the Maul of the Titans, you had the materials from Riri Rokao.
Yep.
That you crafted into a very good at opening doors type Tetsubo.
Opening doors is the sides of ships or whatever. Our ram is also done. That didn't take very long to do. So our ram is crafted from the body of a treant. Let's see. Did I give it a name? The Treant Head Ram is a +2 masterwork Treant Wood Colossal Ram. Our ramming attacks now do 8d8 plus 2d8 plus 2, and they do double damage to objects.
Okay, can you give me a who did the crafting of the ram?
Sun Wu crafted the ram non-magical part, and then Sodak put the magic on it.
Okay, can you give me the craft check for the non-magical part?
Sure. The DC of the ram was something like 15. Like, let me check.
I'm looking.
You just
I want to roll. So, however you did it.
I want to see by how much he beat the roll.
Yep.
I do have this math somewhere. Yeah, the DC of a ram is 11 because it's no, it was even like smaller than that. 16 fast to get the. Oh no, sorry, that was the magic part. The craft DC was 18, and he did doubly fast, so 28. And you want his craft check?
Yep.
Which he makes because he takes 10, but you want me to roll?
I would like a roll.
Okay.
And if you had like the Crafter's Fortune or anything like that running, include that in the.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, that's how we. That's how we get.
Also, I think you could probably. You're at the level where your mutagen lasts, or your cognatogen lasts long enough. You could actually start.
Yep.
Crafting slowly, but with a cognatogen running the whole time.
46. So even by moving fast, we beat this by.
18.
Ship's ram doubly fast would be 28, so we beat it by 18. Yeah.
Give me a how describe what it looks like.
It looks like the end of the ram is the upward bent face of a treant, kind of like with this like horrible, ghoulish, grim rigor mortis face pointing forward, and then the ram just comes out like that. So
okay,
it's probably stylized. But
I like to think it looks like it really doesn't want to hit what it's about to hit.
Yeah.
No, not in the face.
No, not again.
Do you have any charismatic skills?
Sun Wu?
No. Okay. Did you have anybody helping you build this, or was it by yourself?
Nope. This is Sun.
Okay.
Well, and then Sodak stuck +1 and +2 on it.
Okay. All right.
Sodak could have aided you easily.
No, you were working on armor.
Okay, we're going to use. You have a.
Oh, actually, no. You were visiting Senghor when the ram was being crafted. You were talking to the seer.
Okay. I would like for you now to do a intimidate check using your intelligence as the basic modifier, not charisma.
Okay.
And you get to use the aid from your craft. So that 40 whatever is now the aid being applied to your intimidate check.
So 2, 3, 4. All right. Intimidate. 1d20
Which 1d20 plus your int.
plus my int with cognitogen running, plus 4 from the aid. 17.
17. Okay. The craft of your the figure piece, of the figurehead of your ship, imparts a +2 intimidate bonus to for ship to ship communication. Your boat is scary. You've put scary decorations on your boat.
Nice. +2 intimidate bonus to ship communications.
Oh, that is a scary boat, right?
That ship of horrors is suing for peace.
Now, Sun Wu is chaotic good. I don't know what the alignment of that treant was that he crafted into an item. It is a sentient creature. I don't know at what point does Sun Wu's alignment need to change.
So, was it
You just
made out of
need
a
to feel
treant?
bad
Or was
about
it,
it.
was made out of a treant, not gnarl wood, correct?
Yeah,
like,
it was just made out of a random treant that we killed.
All right, that is a good question. So that is a.
You don't need to decide now unless it's relevant, but alignment is a thing.
Alignment is a thing. I just want to. Okay, so that is a thing. I'm going to roll. Okay. Just put Sun Wu's. Sun Wu has 2 ticks beside. Just put 2 alignment ticks.
So neutral tendencies. 2 ticks. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right, done. He saw it as not putting it to waste and didn't really give much thought about it being a smart thing. But
It's a tree, right? It's looks
that's
a lot like
what
wood.
that's what he said
Told
to himself
himself.
in his head. But
Just like the fish taco is just as good as the double cheeseburger.
that's what Adam said in his head.
That's what I said in my head, exactly.
Don't think that changes Adam's alignment, though.
No, it changes Adam's waistline.
I don't think this is a crisis of morality.
All right. Okay. That evening, or is there any other specific crafts that were completed of any note?
Well, there's a bunch, but nothing.
Nothing weird. Okay. That evening, you have repelled the invaders. You have wounded members of your crew that you've tended to. You do have fallen, and you have an unconscious sahuagin, as well as 15 or 20 sahuagin bodies littering your ship. I can grab the bodies.
Black Dog kind of looks at Molgromere like, what do you want to do with all the bodies?
Grimsby, can you do something with these?
Well, I can do something with anything, but till we get to... I mean, if we were to get like a little sign down there, then I could get a little bit more. Right now, I'm pretty, it's pretty hard to keep track of my boy there.
Fair enough. They go over,
Okay, Black Dog orders his...
check them for loot.
Yeah, his hounds to strip the fishmen, watch out for their spines. Oh, we're going to take some of the spine juice.
Yeah, poison.
They've got poison, right?
Yep.
Well, we get
Wait a
someone's
second.
good.
we're going to get Lee to help out with this. He's got alchemy. Sun Wu's busy.
Give me a actually. I'm not going to say sorry. I think Daedalus might be busy keeping your prisoner alive.
So does detect poison show like an outline of like the poison spots? What does it do?
It lets you know in the region what types of poisons there are. That there is poison, and it lets you try to figure out what it is. And it is a cantrip.
Yeah. I wonder if it's useful for this.
It would be useful.
Can you fetch a Sebastian somewhere? I don't know where he ended up. He might still be on the...
He's probably over here. Yes, he is.
Okay.
He's speaking with the seer about how he doesn't belong on a wall.
Sebastian also has pretty damn good alchemy.
Right here, Marty.
Where?
On the bottom. So
oh, there we go.
Yeah.
He can help, or at least give
Okay.
pointers.
Okay, give me a craft alchemy and a knowledge nature or knowledge arcane check.
Those are all ores. Okay, we'll do craft alchemy.
I need the craft alchemy and one or this other of the other check.
Okay, let's do the craft alchemy first. Lee's going to aid Sebastian. Okay, we get a 56 with a nat 20 on the alchemy check, and the knowledge nature. A 29.
Okay.
31 if he pees is mutagen.
All right.
Which would make a 58 on
the sahuagin seem to be like very weird. Their anatomy differs fairly greatly between their kind. The poisonous sacs that are in the forearms of the these rogue like they are these stealthy black sahuagin don't appear in the other sahuagin, and you can see some of them have like vestigial arms sort of like growing out, and they have a like highly dramatically varied physiology.
Okay, Jin is watching over this, and he makes a mental note that they must have been affected by what was the entity in the Dead Man's Lament? There was talk of like changing forms and rapid changing.
Yep. Give me a second. It should be no, that's on the promise. Oh, where did I stick it? There's the. Not Save Lost. That is the so it's the spiritual entity within the weird transforming elvish entity within the Dead Man's Lament.
Cathat the Living Sea.
Oh, Cathat the Living Sea. Okay. Yes.
Okay. So Jinsh is babbling about Cathat and catches Sebastian's attention, and the two of them are now having a conversation.
Yeah. Cathat the Living Sea is from the one of the is the deity worshipped by the Nagas.
Yeah, they worship Thog, and then Cathat is the entity in the Dead Man's Lament.
Oh, okay. Perfect. Excellent.
All right, so that basically Jin's talking now to Sebastian about his experiences there. Sebastian says it's an interesting theory. Black Dog's hacking off limbs, and Lee is extracting poison, if we can grab any.
Okay. You're able to extract 5d3.
Nice. 10?
10 doses of sahuagin spear poison. Fortitude save DC 16. 1d2 dex damage. 6 rounds. 1 save.
Lasts for 6 rounds, 1 save. Okay. Black Dog will take that stuff. Spear poison.
Okay, and then you have a supply from the rogue, but it appears to be something that they inject upon stabbing with these weird spikes on their body. Yeah, they're definitely creatures of change, and they are odd. Jinshur remembers that the Grindylows similarly were creatures that change significantly while being under the sea. Like that's a second highly transformational or like low bodily integrity species you've come across.
Interesting. Rose is going to go up to Molgromere. Captain, what shall we do with the fallen sailors?
We'll give them a burial at sea. As best we can.
Okay, Rose gives a respectful bow and then starts barking out orders to some of the crew to start wrapping up the men in their bedrolls or tarps. And
Yeah.
Celissa, I think, after almost being murder-lated by the
Is
the
a
sahuagin,
snake.
and she's staying in snake form and not squishy dwarf form.
Thumbs are overrated.
Lessons learned.
Dwarves not as tough as they say they are.
No, the natural armor bonus on the Naga form much higher than dwarf.
+6 or something like that.
I think it's higher. +11.
Holy jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, wear your full plate.
Yeah, wear your full plate, your magical full plate. All right.
All right, I need to get this list open. All right.
What are we doing, guys? We should be playing a Naga campaign now.
Oh, it's the Naga folk.
All right, excellent. I've got my other tabs open. My tab full of the old gods that may or may not be wandering around. Okay, so you stabilize your crew. Give me a some form of leadership check, Molgromere, for the morale of your remaining dudes.
Okay.
Or are you like, we're done with you? Like, oh, keeping them happy.
Yeah, I guess I'll do diplomacy. Or no, I'll do an intimidate. Quit your fucking crying! Fucking pirates here. All right, no, this is.
They knew what they were gonna get to.
Just like you. All right. This is diplomacy. We're going with the soft sell on this one.
Doing a soft sell, okay.
Oh, you only got a 14. So
14.
I don't think anyone's feeling much better about it.
Morale is low amongst the dudes who are now picking up the body parts of their comrades and wrapping them in blankets.
Probably because Molgromere's like, it is a terrible loss. You missed a hand over there. It's a terrible loss that we have all suffered. You're going to have to scrub harder.
Okay. Genzorig, give me a perception check.
Ooh, he's good at this. That's why you've kept him on board. 34.
Also, he's the one who rides Grimlair. 34. No less than.
Or if he's on water.
He is on water. You're on
an
a boat.
additional 4 because he's got favored terrain water. So
Rangers are real good in
38.
Very specific, yes. Campaigns are very good.
There are no less than 6 boats that you can see have like raised anchor or gotten ready or like in the space around you, amongst the many ships in the harbor.
Were any of the other ships attacked?
Nobody's. You don't hear gunshots or anything like that anywhere else.
Are they raising anchors and coming towards us, or are they raising anchors to go away?
They are raising anchors and getting their crews active.
Okay, Molgromere will report that to the captain. Oh, Captain, apparently our fight has wrangled up a few folk.
Well, Molgromere has a look. My guess is they heard the attack and just maybe they're looking for a new port. Who knows?
Okay, there are now 3 different vessels hailing you. You're getting like little blinks.
Hail them back.
And there's also a few dudes like, "You all right over there?"
No, we're not.
It was pretty bad. It was like bang, bang, bang. It was a lot of gunfire. Let's put it that way.
There's a bunch of gunfire and screaming and
Rose quietly says to the captain, "Perhaps we should show a position of strength."
Yeah, dump the fish people over.
Captain, I think I agree. This they're mostly
Actually, this
know.
attack happened at night.
Yep.
Yeah.
We're gonna hang the fish folk over the side of our boat till they start to stink. Then we get rid of them.
you're gonna dangle fish folk.
Yep.
Okay.
How many do we have? Like 30 of them?
Black Dog nods. Get rope.
All right, I will go get some sahuagin tokens. Give me a second.
What would you like me to message back to the boats that are hailing? All is well?
Free
Always
fish,
will.
free tuna.
Let them know everything is under control. Yes.
Do we mention
Captain-
these
Captain,
fish people?
Tell them we have sail on fish.
Tell them to beware of fish folk.
Okay. Yeah, Rose will effectively say that we're fine. Beware of fish folk.
We have enough crew to murder you still. Yeah. Something like that.
Feel free to decorate your ship as you would. Here, we'll go like this. We're going to go to the side view, and I'm just going to...
You thought it was spooky with the tree and ram.
Oh, we have way more than that.
There were something like 18.
I'm assuming you've decorated both sides.
Yep.
Yep. Everybody's got to see that.
There's one right now, like there's one shoved in the mouth of the tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
Rose mentions back that we're fine. Our crew killed 20 fishmen. Beware of sea devil attacks.
Yep.
And he'll message to the different boats. And
Okay. Give me a diplomacy, bluff, or intimidate from Rose to try. I'm assuming you're telling them, "Stay away from me. I'm good." Is what I gathered from the.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
touch me.
even though bluff's a little higher, this feels like diplomacy. This is
Yeah, you're not really lying. You're
Yep. 34.
34. Okay. Nobody. None of the ships take any actions upon you this evening. As in, you're basically left to your own devices. You're like, "We're good." And they're like, "All right." Nobody decides to be neighborly.
That's also interesting. Yep. People are scared.
Yeah, everybody's afraid of a bunch of dolphins killing them or doing whatever dolphins do.
They're killer dolphins. Of course they're afraid.
All right. Are you doing anything else this evening?
Yes. Captain,
Yes.
might I suggest that we unleash Daedalus on our new captive to figure out what it is that they wanted and where they're going, etc., etc.
Well, once he's awake, yes. Just make sure he's functional.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I suppose that Daedalus could just get him ready for questioning.
No, I want him. Get him ready to answer questions.
All right.
I don't want to waste my time.
Daedalus!
I understand that we have had deaths aboard.
Is that what Daedalus is?
Yep. It is unfortunate that we have lost good flesh.
Sure. Your choice of words are weird.
I'm guessing you've not made a lot of friends, have you?
Basically, it does not come easy. I am sympathetic to their losses, to our losses.
Okay. Well, what we're gonna ask you to do is not gonna help you make friends, but
See that
you're
fish
the
man over
best
there?
friend.
I do.
Get him ready for questioning. I understand that someone gave you a new circlet that will help you understand physiologies.
Yes. I very much understand the advantages and disadvantages of gills.
You just get this long stare from Sebastian.
Although it does raise the question, if you were to smoke halfling weed, would you smoke it from the front or from the side? I assume the side.
I don't know. Here's some salt. Get at it.
Well, they swim in salt water. I doubt salt water is going to be the same thing. You might want to borrow some acid from alchemy.
And some lemon and butter.
But he's not going to eat him, is he?
Part of a good interrogation is theater, my friend.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna remove a vial of acid from our newly stocked storehouses of alchemy.
Okay. Daedalus goes to figure out which spines are decorative and which spines are functional, and prepares the being for questioning. We're going to roll a knowledge nature check, which is in place of a heal check, just so that
Captain, you do realize that the circlet that Gotano is wearing is related to this court of Kilort? It could be very well the reason why we are being targeted.
Can you have another look at it and tell?
Yes, yes. Gotano, I don't know where he's hiding.
Oh, he keeps changing fucking shapes now.
Mm-hmm.
Which is the thing, he can polymorph as per disguised self, but it's a polymorph effect at will.
so he's got like 1,000 faces or whatever.
Yeah, he can't.
But he's always so he could be any fox guy.
He could be any fox guy, any human.
It's as per disguise self. Okay, yeah. Any humanoid.
Yeah, any humanoid. Yeah.
I'll let him know that that is your order. We didn't get to that circlet from the Azata pirates, correct?
Fucking angels. Never trust an angel. Tear her wings off and use them as sails.
I mean,
Daedalus is just like he's very happy on the other side of the door because he can hear you, but you can't hear him.
I mean, they could have at least given us a warning.
Yes, well, I'm not going to be too angry because that would make me a hypocrite because I very much plan on selling this cursed item or using it as payment for something.
Yes.
But if we see them again... Oh boy!
Did you manage to catch a glimpse of what it is that destroyed our rudder?
Yes, and I want one.
Hmm?
It was a submersible vessel.
Oh.
Yes, and it took off like the Dickens.
So, very fast?
Yes, very quickly. I very much want one. Why explore only the top of the ocean when you can explore all of it?
Yes.
Plus, sneaking up on things. Very good.
And destroying their rudders without ever breaking the surface. Quite powerful indeed. You realize that this chieftain has 4 warlords?
Yes, and we will kill them all and bring their heads to him and demand his. It's very simple. I don't know why you're making this complicated.
No, perhaps getting rid of the circlet might be premature. If we kept it inside of the mage's private sanctum, they likely will not be able to track it.
Molgromere raises an eyebrow. If we can use it as bait, we will use it as bait.
There we go. Now you're thinking like a fisherman. Well, for certain types of fish. People.
Well, who better to help the fisherman than the prey itself? He taps your bowl.
Would that make you a fisherman, man?
Fisherman man? Maybe?
We'll work on that.
Sahuagin man? A sahuaginer?
In the room where nobody can hear what's going on, there's a natural 20 rolled on the heal check. Oh, that one's important, isn't it?
Has anyone seen Gitano? Where's Gitano? Where is Gitano?
Oh, you know where Gitano is? Where is Gitano? There he is. I'm gonna go with this guy. Oh no. It's not working. Oh, I have to figure out how this works later. Go to the back, all of you. There we go. This man. You see a fat, imperial-looking man going, "Yes, that's the way, sir. Pick him up. Good man. Good man."
Who are you?
Hello, fish. Greetings. I am Lord Duncan. Coming up with the last name later. I don't know.
Hi, Lord Duncan.
Blackjaw is now standing and looking at Lord Duncan, like just about ready to throttle him.
Ah, my good man. Don't never touch an imperial. Terrible things happen to those people who touch imperials. Yes.
Karen is going to kneel down behind Lord Duncan, but in front of Black Dog for a schoolyard style break.
Rose taps Molgromere. He does appear to be wearing some of Gitano's things.
Gitano! Okay, geeks up. All right, bye-bye. Okay, could you guys just tell the captain you didn't see me?
Oh,
no way.
did you change back?
No, he just
okay.
changed his voice.
Oh,
His voice. Greetings, I am Lord Duncan, the Imperial.
Is that you, Gitano?
Karen is like, come on, push him. Come on, Black. Don't tell me you've never done this, Black Dog. Just push him. Karen,
Black Dog
just push him.
Yeets Gitano over Karen.
Come on, guys, they're not cool.
Probably leading him into the water.
Yob overboard.
Rose just throws a rope over.
He just grabs the rope. He doesn't try to climb because he really can't. He just waits to be pulled up. It's very cold.
You really shouldn't be in the water with that circlet on.
Why not?
It belongs to the fish people. It's how they tracked us.
You gave me a curse. You piece of shit, people. I hate you all. I hate you all. Please pull me up. I hate you all.
Rose not being
you don't hate us. It was just a joke.
Rose not being a strength build hands the rope to Banta and to Corinne.
Yeah, we're just here we go. we got we got a dope on a rope.
Between the two of them, they probably yank him out of the water pretty quickly.
Yeah. Benton looks at him, ready to run.
Captain Molgromere suggests that we keep the circlet inside of the Mage's private sanctum so that we are not tracked again, or at least until we want to be tracked.
But it makes me pretty.
You might want to talk to Senghor about that. He could definitely craft. Yeah, he could definitely craft.
Well, you know what? Senghor is the one who apparently cursed me with fish people pheromones. So, yeah, he thinks me. I think he owes me a new one.
Interesting.
Senghor does not think he owes Gitano almost anything.
Where is my the monkey maker?
I think he put his rope trick in the captain's quarters this time.
Well, okay, I'll go talk to the man. Hey, curse spreader!
Hey.
You climb up into the rope trick.
Yeah.
Solissa's in Naga form, watching Senghor.
You're terrifying.
Speak for yourself.
So
All squishy.
hey.
Your kidneys are just exposed. Did you know that? That she's poking you in the back. They're here and here.
Okay, I've had kind of a long day, so if you could not do that and take your swimmy self over to that corner.
Well, she's just a shit ginger like you. Not doing any harm. In fact, she does less harm without thumbs. What do you want? Do you see someone working on it? He's working on a headband.
Is that for me?
No. Why?
Because I was wondering what is the deal with Senghor giving his good buddy Gotalo, his good friend who never did said anything bad about him, a cursed headband. Why would you do that?
You sound like Adam
I don't
Sandler.
understand. Why would you do that?
It's not cursed.
Oh, he's cursed. Because the fish people keep following it, apparently.
Oh, yeah, it does look kind of like Fishman Craft.
Oh, does it look like that? Does it?
It's not inherently cursed, but if you could track items, I suppose.
You tell the 15 guys to throw it overboard tonight that it's not cursed. You go out and tell them. Go out and tell them and their families.
Yeah, you shouldn't be wearing cursed items then.
Curse spreading monkey. That's what
How is this my fault?
Solissa's casting it detect magic. She's going to try to identify the item.
Molgromere's the one that bought the item. He got it from in the bar with the...
Come on, we both know that dumbass didn't identify shit. Come on. That was you.
The angel people. Okay, let's identify it. You can see someone who drinks his mutagen, and he does prepare an identify. So let's have a look here. Just take it off.
He takes it off.
37.
37. It's a charisma item.
Mm-hmm.
It is of fisherman craft. It probably would give you like an ornate bonus with sahuagin.
Oh, fish people really like the look of this thing. You can make friends with them.
It has no other magical property. Give me a perception check. And Solissa can aid. She's interested. She also aided in the identify. Celissa will 27 on Celissa's, or you can aid her if 13. I think between the three of you, somebody's probably got a better one.
Yeah, we can aid her.
Okay.
Or aid Gaetano if he's looking at it too. So 2 + 3 aids.
Okay, 2 + 3 aids. Gaetano, perception check.
Now,
Yeah,
is there
you can do
anything
that.
attached to it that isn't part of the magic? Something that you could track? An interesting metal? Or
Oh, wrong character.
like a locate object spell?
That's Mark's thought. Kind of doesn't know shit.
Yeah, really rare metal.
22, so +3.
+6. Be 28.
Okay, 28. You do see like an inscription.
Ah, what's it say?
It is in. One second. These they speak a weird form of. It is in a language that is. What does anybody speak? Aquan?
Gaetano does. He actually just learned it.
Okay. Give me a linguistics check for Gaetano.
Oh no. He's got a lot of ranks, just not that smart.
It is an offshoot of Aquan.
All right. $25.
Okay, it is Aquan characters that are making sounds for a shark language.
Okay, we'll put a charge of we'll use a charge of the wand to comprehend languages and see what it says.
Okay, my ever-loving prince.
Oh, it says my ever-loving prince in some Sharkies.
Sharks don't love.
Oh,
You can give me a linguistics check now that you've got comprehend languages up and you kind of know what's going on there. For Wu.
For the woo,
For the Wu.
25.
Somebody has basically been given written word to sharks' basic communication methods. It's very primal, where it's mate, but it's not mate, offspring.
oh, it's like the mate or an offspring of a shark person. I guess there's some variation of love involved.
Well, that kind of love, sure.
Yeah, so apparently you wearing it says I love shark people.
Oh, I do not love shark people. But it would explain what happened in the bar.
Wait, what happened in the bar? You holding out on me?
I had to beat the sharks off with a stick. And spells and fire and illusions and all sorts of things.
Oh,
It wasn't just me either. They went after the barkeep ooh, there was some lust in them eyes. I'm telling you. And they was out here.
huh. Yeah, Banda was babbling about something about shark people.
Yeah, they're not nice people, let me tell you. You see shark people, you go the other way.
Banta's mind is muddled by many things, said Celissa.
Yeah,
and she's gonna go get Banta.
Is she talking about the many problems Banta has or the many things that Banta drinks?
Yes.
So yeah, I can craft another one of these. It'll take some time. And if we could stick it in the list here, give me about
Oh, yeah.
my
head hurts without the magic.
9 days. We could
the suffering. I'm suffering right now. Oh.
He's asking
Fine.
for 4 days, I think.
He's literally curling up into the fetal position on
Fine.
the floor of.
Poor Lee is gonna have to wait a little longer for his circlet because Gaetano needs his lovely circlet of shark loving.
Okay, Okay, I don't want shock love on the new one.
Oh,
Right?
don't worry, I'll put a better inscription on it. You just wait.
How about squirrels? I can deal with squirrels.
You want squirrels? You got squirrels.
No, I don't want squirrels. No. I want kitsune ladies.
It's gonna end up being like with a squirrel pee-pee or something. The bearer of this has small pee-pee energy or something.
All right, we can move this up after I finish this headband and the finishing touches on this one, and then repair the boat. Give me about 6 days.
Oh, okay. I can already feel my headache subsiding. He gives you an insincere hug.
Get off me! Stop touching me.
Penta,
Yes.
I'll leave this with you.
did you help Gaetano fight shock people?
Yes, they were very stupid. One was afraid of water for some reason. The guy with the acid, he thought it was acid.
That's hilarious.
I was like, he did not know how to swim. He's very stupid.
That is now amongst my favorite spells.
Situationally excellent.
Yes, exactly.
We gotta talk to Black Dog about the scroll we found on the shark people.
Yeah, what this scroll? I can read. Here, I do it for you. I can spell. Look at me.
You guys gave me this to identify. It's not magical. It's Aquan. It's a call to arms. Gather all men of tooth and fin to his legion. From some guy named Dao Shao. See?
I do not know him.
The two wolves? Two wolves?
Hey, Black Dog.
Celissa is like, she looks at you doing this
Yep.
and is like using her tail in her head and is like, she misses her thumbs for like, there's a little bit of like, oh, if I had thumbs, I could do that.
Careful, you don't want to Ouroboros yourself.
That would be funny. If I was long enough, I suppose I could consume myself forever.
Yeah.
Bantus looks at you guys, turns around,
Probably
starts
needs
drinking.
some sort of regeneration.
Hey, he opens. Black Dog, come. We have something for you.
Black Dog's covered in ichor and blood from positioning the sea folk. What?
Something about two wolves.
Okay, you've never seen him scramble from whatever he's doing. He unceremoniously dropped a sahuagin body.
It's ick is everywhere.
He was there when they shared the story, right? Yeah, I help you. I promised we help you. Yes. Look, there's something here. Look at this drawing on table.
Okay, Black Dog picks it up. You can see him grinding his teeth as he's looking at the... What does this mean?
I don't know. It looks like a call to arms. It says, gather all men of tooth and fin to his legion.
Where do we get this?
Not the shark people that attacked our boat. Apparently, some different shark people with googly eyes that attacked Tano in the bar.
We ran into some shark people earlier.
I punched him really good. Don't worry.
Yeah, he punched them really good.
Where are they?
Shark people?
Well, they live in the sea, because they are shark people.
Yes,
He's
Celissa
an
making
asshole.
certain that she's not behind Gaetano. She wants to be like not in like just in whatever the danger zone is. She wants to. It's going to watch from the corner.
Yeah. So
Where are the ones that had the scroll? Did you kill them?
Well, not all of them, no.
no, I took these guys and we left.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we left. One or two alive. One.
All three survived.
Oh,
You
damn.
stabilized the last one.
Oh, that's
But we
right.
stole all their shit.
Well, because piracy.
Oh.
But
So you left them in the bar?
yeah. Well, some of them.
Some were inside, some were outside. Everyone was bleeding unconscious.
So they probably got arrested?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
Oh.
maybe.
They probably
You
got
know,
arrested.
but the witches was coming, and we were like, no, we don't need that.
Witches?
Yeah.
What witches?
Oh, the witches that you don't want to deal with. The witches are the water witches. You can't be a witch. You know
Yeah,
the witch, are you?
the-
Black dog.
The purple flare gun that you guys had me identify, which is also not magical. You said summons witches?
Yeah.
Where is it?
The what?
The flare gun.
What's
Do
he
you-
planning?
Do
Tell
you
me
want
what.
to summon witches? Says the corner.
If they have the shark people, yeah.
It is best that we probably go and look to talk to them, shark people, instead of coming here. They will not have shark people anyway, so we have to go
You'd probably
there.
not be happy if you call them here and it's not an emergency.
Yeah,
So I got the
say we go.
feeling the flare is for emergencies, not just hey, how you going? I got a question for you.
They might be upset. I say we go and look this prison thing. Maybe they there.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
I have to tell Molgromere, Captain Molgromere the Great.
Okay, Black Dog's got the scroll now. It doesn't say where.
No, but there's a guy's name. Now show. Maybe Sebastian might know who the hell that guy is.
Yeah, fish no fish.
Dao, sure.
Black Dog gives you a nod, like that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, what are you doing? Hey, get your paws off the. He just lifts the fishbowl right off the tripod and carries it in. Oh, handsy.
Karen is going to hug the tripod, like give it a just
Oh, Diva likes Karen, so there's a
we're gonna be like-
special glow from the from the
We're just
familiar.
gonna hang out here. Black Dog's having a moment. It's preferred if Sebastian's on Super Bowl 1 second.
What is this? He just pushes the scroll up against the glass of the fishbowl. Oh, it appears to be a note. Can you read it? Of course I can read it. Can you read? No. Not this tongue. Yeah, it was awkward. Yeah, of course. It says... Gather all men and fit into his legion. Does Sebastian know what this is? Who Gao Show is?
Give me. I'm trying to find. There he is. At one point, we should alphabetize the character list. Because I've hunting and pecking. All right, you have knowledge shackles, knowledge I have fathoms, knowledge arcana. Do you have the bardic ability to just do knowledge random thing?
No, he is not a bard.
Okay. It would be.
The captain knows random shit.
Although jamming Lore Master into this build might be interesting.
Give me knowledge nobility. The DC is relatively high.
Knobs.
Well, the DC starts out low and gets higher. Like it's
36.
Yeah.
36. Okay, so the 36. You know the White Wolf is a deposed nobleman from the Iron Kingdoms.
No, I'm gonna make some notes here. Doo-doo-doo. Where are my notes?
Oh, you're about to set Black Dog off.
Yep. So this is White Wolf is a deposed noble from the Jade Kingdom or from the Iron Kingdom?
Iron Kingdoms. You actually know his true name.
Oh.
It is Kuroshi.
And you're gonna have to spell all of this.
Yep.
I will not spell it the way that you spell it.
Yep.
Okay, I would have spelled it all one word.
He is. There was a what you know about that figure is that there was a necromantic event related to his family line. Like there was some necromancy thing. Give me a knowledge planes.
Tell us what you know. Better at planes. 40.
40. The story of the Shi family is like there was a great necromancy that caused an uprising and them to like lose their hold and stake and to be divided amongst a bunch of clans. You are smart enough to understand that like between like translations and stuff, when they're saying necromancy, they mean like fell magic. And it could be like demonic, abyssal, something of that nature might be supplanting the term necromancy.
Yep.
Amongst his crew, he has a friend in his stories that is known as Dao Shou. The tales around Dao Shou you know not too much of because he's like it would be like a footnote compared. It's like he is a person who helped Kuroshi on his first he's like a right hand man or childhood friend of Kuroshi. And then the only bit that you know of is he has the ability to bite a giant in half. Like that's his like.
That's
his claim to fame. His superpower is.
Now, did the White Wolf just after this magical event become like a pirate, or like what's?
So there was a magical event where they were deposed. They basically his family went out to sea. They were a merchant family, and that merchant fleet was converted, and they are basically a rather significant force upon the seas.
To a pirate military force?
To a pirate military force. Or a, pirate... They would use the word like a Ronin military force, like a rogue military force.
Yeah.
It would be a military force without a government. Calling them pirates would be an outsider's view. If you asked them what they were, they would not say they were pirates. Like that wouldn't be what they declared themselves. Give me a knowledge arcana.
$43.
So 43. You know that Kuroshi or the White Wolf fights with spell and blade. And he is a more powerful caster than anybody in your
so like an archmage.
That kind of thing. Yeah. There's basically a story about him meteor swarming his foes. Like there's a fleet displeased him and he meteor swarmed their boats.
Is that all? Okay. We'll see you in 4 levels, buddy.
4 levels. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Sebastian doesn't want to know where they're gathering because we don't want to go there. He'll think about it. Like, where is this just known where to marshal, or
There's give me let me look at your skill list again. Da, 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 da. Give me a knowledge shackles.
40?
40? Okay. There is a point that is on like the far western edge of the shackles where there's like a chain of islands. That would be like the one place that you would consider this potentially being, but it would only be a guess. But it'd be like there's a chain of islands at the far western tip. They're hotly contested, but it's since Kuroshi has mostly operated or is concerned with what happens in the west.
Yep.
That would be where pirates who want to go west, it's like where you put up your thumb and try to go in that direction. So that makes sense to you. Whether it's right or not, you have no idea.
So Sebastian's just prattling on with his information. Black Duck seems to be getting madder as the information is flowing, but he is listening.
I'm concerned about the meteor swarm. You realize that a meteor swarm would just destroy our boat and probably kill half the people on it? And that's a single spell.
Like a fireball?
Oh, like 20 fireballs at once. With meteors in them.
That's a lot of fire.
Meteors are big rocks that fall from the sky. So listen from the back. I'm sure.
Oh my, do we have to start defining words as we're speaking them? That's exhausting. Learn more words. Read more books.
So see how Black Dog reacts to that.
Gaetano leans into Sebastian, but whispers clearly loudly enough for Black Dog to hear. Black Dog doesn't like when you insult his intelligence like that.
Oh. You did good, Goldfish. High praise coming from such a big, strong man such as yourself. Human. Man.
The sexual tension is unbelievable right now.
There's no way that could work.
Maybe I need to talk to the captain. Oh, yeah, yep. Don't put me back on my... Thank you.
Okay, Molgromere's in the middle of making a really not inspiring speech to the men who were picking up body parts and as he's mopping up.
Ah, fuck, Tim. I really liked him.
Captain, shark people, pirates, they're gathering under White Wolf's banner. And he shoves the scroll into your hand.
At this point, when T sees Black Dog come out, and he doesn't, he sniffs at Black Dog to see if Black Dog's breath smells like fish. It doesn't smell like fish. He's gonna just dump Diva and the legs back in the room. He's more interested in what Black Dog has to say, but
I know we've got lots of things to do.
Where is he?
Sebastian thinks that if it was on this side of the ocean, it would be somewhere in the western part of the shackles. I understand that a lot of our business takes us to the shackles. If we could at least take a peek, maybe find a shark man or something there, question them further. White Wolf did his raids on my people obviously in the west.
Molgromere nods.
And he is from the Iron Kingdoms. That goldfish is really smart. He also better not be lying to me.
The goldfish is really good at castles too.
The goldfish is very smart and has thus far not told me any lies. So it's also a goldfish, so I don't think it really wants to
It's also an asshole.
anger us.
This White Wolf
Yeah.
was once an important noble in Iron Kingdoms. He might be gathering his forces to do conquest.
He has a fleet of his own, as I recall.
Yeah.
Not unlike our dear Captain Harriagan.
Sunwoo seems really concerned about meteors. Apparently.
Molgromere's looking up in the sky like meteors too. Like
Kiroshi fights with sword and spell and can cast something called Swarm of Meteors.
He must throw lots of those. You know, on the chain, they put the little ball at the end. They spin him around. It's probably a bunch of those. It'll be fine. We can take him.
Lee throws things.
Yeah, Lee can throw way harder than that asshole.
He said this one spell took out a fleet of ships.
well,
Hey,
if that's-
Lee, could you take out a fleet of ships with some?
if the fish is concerned about this spell, we should be concerned about the spell.
No, it's Sunwoo.
Is the fish concerned about the spell?
I don't know, he told us about it, and Sunwoo seemed to react.
Hey,
Open the door. It's right behind you.
Karen is putting his head through. Hey, Sebastian, are we concerned about the swarms of meteor balls on strings?
What now? Are you guys
Captain
talking
wants-
about meteor swarms? Yes.
Captain,
Yes, we are concerned with anyone who is capable of casting ninth circle spells. You don't.
Karen just turns around. We're concerned with anyone who can cast ninth circle spells. And then he called you a dolt. No, not you. The captain.
Black Dog actually has spells. I was told my spells are first circle. I thought that meant they were the best.
No, it's no, it's not like that.
That's-
It's like those
No.
games where you want to get it's like a score. It's not like the position.
Yeah, I don't know that much about spells. I know a bit about magical lore, and yeah, first
It's
not the
spells
best.
are like shot put. The further you put the shot, the better you are. The bigger the number, the better it is. That's spells.
So 9 is pretty high, huh?
I believe 9 is the most.
Scratch back in his head.
Well, my sword is the most.
Well, sure, if you can drop it on him.
Wait. I have 3. They told me that. Mine are 3. His are 1. What do you have?
I've got the 2.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Yeah, 6. We just need one more. Jin, what can
It does
what
not.
spell
It
can you
does
cast?
not work that way, my friend.
We got Sodok. They gotta be at least 2 each there. We're at 10. We're better than him.
The way that works is a circle of spell is magnitudes much more powerful than the one before it.
He
So-
also has armies, which means he
Yes.
likely has allies.
The way you would
Yes.
fight a spellcaster is with making sure he cannot cast his spells. That's the best way to do it.
As much as I would like to say, tackling this man is as simple as finding a ship and raiding it. It will not be that simple. We will need a plan of attack, and we will likely have to weaken his forces before we attack him. This might even get political. which I know is not something you want to hear.
Yep.
A profession sale or knowledge, local shackles, or a bardic knowledge check.
I've got local shackles,
Okay,
and I will take 10 because I have.
you are bard. You're a bard man who
I am
bard.
bard, and that gives me a 24.
24. The White Wolf's armada or fleet or whatever you call it, before whatever call to arms has been declared or whatever they're talking about, was enough to be a problem for a threat. Similar to how the Tide Reavers were a threat. He's a threat on the could take large swaths of land sort of thing. He just is currently not situated on like an island. He might have an island somewhere that they're resupplying with. Like they don't act like Tide Reavers, but they're also like first generation on the sea.
Yeah.
There were 3 shark people that were carrying this. They got arrested by witches in the city. Permission to take some of our marines to the city to go see if we could find the shark people.
Oh man, see.
Yeah, you look at that.
Okay.
Okay, give me a bardic knowledge or knowledge. It is explicitly knowledge local iron kingdoms.
I will just do a bardic knowledge.
Oh, that's
Yeah. So yeah. So plus my intelligence modifier. Let's hope for 16.
16.
Yeah.
Give me a second. I need to figure out knowledge checks. When you are heroic, what is the DC of hearing of you?
Oh, sorry, I forgot to add my bardic knowledge bonus of +4. So yeah, 20.
20. Okay. You know of Dao Shou. He is of at least name level in those lands. You know that he is a you know him as a shark man. Like he is a big man shark man.
And he is one of the Wolf's lieutenants.
So you know that from Sebastian.
Oh, okay.
You know from like Sebastian knows that like Dao Shou is written about in the royal ledgers or royal stories about Kuroshi, so of the White Wolf.
Hey, Sebastian, how many more childhood friends or lackeys does the wolf have?
Sound Italian. Hey, Sebastian, come here.
Oh, you're still talking about this, are you?
Yes, it's of concern.
It's a problem for Karen, so it's a problem for all of us.
Does Sebastian know, or
I'm assuming the man has more than one.
Sorry, it's a problem for Black Dog. I just was transferring my own.
I assume that he's got more than one friend or ally, given that he has an armada of ships.
Well, you're so very smart. I just assumed you would know who his inner circle is, given he is so famous. But if you don't know, that's fine. It puts you on par with the rest of us, doesn't it?
I see what you're doing here, Captain.
Is it working?
what does Sebastian need to roll?
It's actually a knowledge arcane.
51.
51. There is so in the stories about
Barnabasing it.
the White Wolf.
Yep.
There's a tiefling that was dredged up from the bottom of the sea on a fishing trip. Is basically how the story goes. Who has like unearthly powers over water. She would also be an archmage in your view, but basically can control water and wave. Her name is the name she ended up taking was Lady Chi.
Well, that's bad news for a pirate ship.
Oh yes, Lady Chi is a powerful archmage who has complete control over water. Probably could sink boats and create all sorts of storms and